Testing. Hello. Am I live? Things look different on this side. I'm on Windows today. It's not working like it did on the Mac. I'll see if anybody responds in the chat. I just can't see myself right now. Oh, here I go. All right, there we go. It looks like I'm live. Test. Hopefully it sounds okay. I'll get the game audio going here. Just a second. Hi, KMA. The first person to say hello. Can you hear me over the game audio? Should be able to. I think so. I can hear myself. I'm monitoring this. Hello, Brent's Hockey Network. The audio will ever so often cut out because I'm clicking away from the game window. Hello, everybody. Hello. Testing. Test. The noise suppression, I'm gonna have to look into some different plugins because the noise suppression on the Mac side was way better than what I have on the Windows side. You can kind of hear the echoiness of the room a lot more over on this side. I'm good, Kevin. I'm good. Philip Bedouin's here. Texting. Oh, I'm getting some weird audio right now. I hope this doesn't persist. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Why is that happening? I don't know. Like, so unfortunately, like, I had a good setup over on the Mac side, but some games like this one aren't available on Mac, so I can't stream and play on the same PC. And then I could set up a capture card on the Mac, but then I've really been enjoying the frame rate you get. Like, capture cards are always tough. They like really mess up the frame rate on video games specifically, make it look a little jank, not as good. Anyway, so I wanted to just stream on the PC, stream on the same system that I can play on, and you do a bunch of testing, but I don't know what that audio glitch that just happened was, but I hope that doesn't happen much more, because what the fuck. That's funny. Ordinary videos, you're just watching some highlights of our show. Hey everybody, you're playing Planetary Annihilation Titans? Never heard of that. I got my DS-ing set up, which sounds pretty good. I'm back after... Well, thanks, Son of Liberties. I'm back after... Oh my god. I'll say this one more time once I get close to playing the game, so that people who skip to that part will hear it. But like, I had made that attempt to start streaming again, and you saw how I was sick when I started streaming again. That was the second of what would be 3 illnesses in a row. A feverish flu was the first, and I wasn't streaming through that, and that doesn't matter because I was taking care of Echo, so I wasn't ready to stream. But once she went into, well, anyway, then just the worst cold like just the worst cold I've ever had came after that. And then a stomach bug. So I was streaming during that cold where I was constantly coughing. You guys saw, like, I had just gotten sick of not streaming, and I was like, that's it. Even if I'm coughing, I'm gonna stream. So I did for a while. And then just as it felt like I was starting to get better, Echo, like, she just brings home all these illnesses because she's in nursery school. Everybody, like, who has a kid supposedly knows this is just what you have to deal with. And then Becky and I got a stomach flu, and it was, ugh. And then somehow that made my cold that I was just recovering from suddenly relapse, and it got worse again. Like, I was just about out of the woods with the cold, and getting sick with the flu at the same time made the cold come back. And so I've just finally started to feel better again. It's ridiculous. There will be the odd cough still. Yeah, the return of my favorite sweater. I'll probably take it off actually because it gets kind of warm in here. You know, room echo, like that you hear like that, you can get rid of it by going into the settings. You guys are gonna lose the game audio for a second here, but you can get rid of it by going in and not using compression. But this is what it sounds like when I'm not using compression. I don't know. Does that sound okay? Like if I yell, yeah, like it's gonna get a little distorted. If I yelling, and then if I'm talking, you know, it could be worse. Maybe I could use like a lighter form of compression, because then if I go back like this, the echo isn't as bad. But when you use compression like this, I'm jacking up the audio so that when I get quiet, it sounds like this. And then when I yell, it turns it down. That's dynamic compression. And it's desirable. Maybe if I just used a lighter touch. Let me see here. Let me see if I went like... Okay, maybe like half that amount. Let's see how this sounds. Here we go. Yelling and not yelling. Maybe that's not bad. That's not, you know, maybe that's acceptable. I can't see you guys' responses here. Just a second. I have been playing Balatro while I was sick. I kept on playing it in the evenings as Echo goes down to sleep. I play Balatro for a while. It's not the most satisfying long-term game. It's a shut your brain off game. I'm sure, yeah, of course you can play it with your brain on doing math constantly, but you know, it's kind of just it's the same as Becky plays Solitaire. It's like, you know, just shut your brain off and hope things go well, and if they don't, who cares? Start a new run, you know? Like, it is obsessive though, because when you get some interesting combos going, it's a lot of fun. But like, you know, it's fun. I like it. Yeah, I've been seeing the tweeters talking about Animal Well or Veti. Do you guys like this audio? Like, I made the dynamic compression a little bit lighter touch, but you can hear me when I'm quiet over the game. You hear that all right? I could also turn down the game a little bit. Like, this is about as quiet as I would ever talk. Can you hear me over the game? This is like the most quiet. This is if I was getting real. I needed to tell you a secret, and I wanted to give you a little bit of tingles down your spine with some of my... Is this what they do? Get to the side of the mic like this. But this is my normal voice here. Are there dudes who do ASMR? Is there like, it's funny because like, I remember back in the day when I used to make fun of ASMR on the show, people would be like, it's not sexual. It's not a sexual thing. I'm like, it's fucking sexual. Like, I come on. Or maybe it doesn't need to be sexual, but you're combining it with sexual, because look at the girls who are doing it. They're like beautiful, and you know, there are men who do it. It's like furries trying to tell me it's not sexual. It's sexual. Come on, you horny little fuckers. Have I heard Tom Hiddleston? No. You could listen to him all day. Becky actually says that about me. She hears the streams that I did during the day while she was at work. She sees them and she's like, oh my god, I could listen to your voice and just go to sleep. She likes my voice. Audiobooks? No way, I got to do my singing career. I got no time for that. Plus, AI is just going to take that job from everybody. There's no future in audiobooks. AI is going to do it all. Poor AI job-taking industries. Yeah, it's a new era of the show and a new era of Fresh. I'm a generally, you know, I'm an even keel guy you might not know. Fresh is a different guy. Fraser, or let's call him like relaxed Fresh. He's not nearly as crazy, and I can be both. Boo, AI, hiss. Even when I was younger, I could be more even keel. Anybody who met me at PAX's knows that I could be high energy, but at the same time, everybody would always say, I can't believe how friendly you are, how nice you are in real life. It's like, I'm a nice guy. You know, I have an edge to me sometimes on the internet, of course, and when I'm hosting the show, or I go on my rants and whatnot, but I'm a nice guy. I like to think. Oh no, I did the cardinal sin. I called myself a nice guy. At least it wasn't in the context of talking about women. How I treat women. I'm just talking about how I treat fans. I just like people to be happy. That's what I like. I wish everybody could be happy. Hello from Germany, Mikhail. Jesus Christ. Is that new, Quiet? I know that they're shuttering everything. Did they do the Evil Within studio recently? Like, in addition to all that other shit I heard? The thing is with so many of these the way they shut studios down too, sometimes it has no long-term financial sense is the thing. The way that capitalism is, it's a sick monster. Like, it's late stage. It did its job to get society where it is, but its late stage capitalism is such a monstrosity. And you know, CEOs are supposed to look out for shareholders, but CEOs are also looking out for number one, and they want short-term gains in order to make their performance look good on paper so that they get big bonus payouts. And the shareholders like it because short-term gains wise, they see layoffs and they see the profits go up. You know, costs go down, profits go up in the short term. In the long term, it's hurting the industry and inadvertently hurting Microsoft themselves because they're a member of the industry. I think as their prerogative, this is all their prerogative. They have the right to lay off employees, shutter studios. But I think long term, they are hurting the gaming industry as a whole. They don't see it that way. They think that the gaming industry is 3 popular games that everybody plays forever, and that's like, you know, Madden, Call of Duty, and whatever MMO is currently being played, you know, whether it be Overwatch or if you want to, you know, multiplayer flavor of the day. It's all just they don't want a whole bunch of games. They, as much as they like to talk the talk, like have these indie studios on the inside, like everybody loves Shuhei Yoshida, he's such an indie friend and stuff like that. He's working with the guys at the top just like anybody else, ready like for the day that they're gonna, you know, bring down the axe. And I'm surprised Media Molecule survived. I can't believe they survived the whole thing. I thought they were going to get the axe. I think that Double Fine and Media Molecule are 2 particular studios that are surviving the axe because of how beloved they are. It's like they're the one studios that are almost untouchable by their parents, their parent company. They know that like if those ones were taken down, there would be mass revolt, maybe. But it's all just a numbers game, you know. They'll open up new studios to fill the void eventually when they realize they need like a little piece of the indie pie again. They'll to make smaller games that aren't AAA. They'll see that long tail, they call it, of profitability in indie titles, and they'll want it again. It's like it's not a people consideration, it's a money consideration. So you destroy these people's careers, throw them to the dogs, let them fend for themselves and figure out where they're going to land as you like close what they thought was going to be a career at a studio they loved. And then later down the road, maybe 5 years, you open up a new studio and you hire on all the chaff or the new blood who don't know how this entire like mechanism chews you up and spits you out, and they get these people in to work for even less again. So it's like they see the benefits of like offloading old talent that expects more and is earning more on the pay grade because of annual raises. They get rid of those people, and then they get new blood in when they start a new studio. It's like that's how you mass like anyways. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Double Fine is owned by Microsoft, right? And you know, Media Molecule by Sony. It's like those 2 seem like untouchable companies because of the incredible public perception of their studios. Like they're very forward facing, they're beloved. People think they should not be, that it would be too mean to fuck them over. So I think they may be safe just by virtue of being the darlings, the indie darlings. You know, Media Molecule's not indie, but they feel like an indie studio, and yeah. But yeah, like Hi-Fi Rush won a BAFTA. Like, it doesn't matter to these fuckers. These fucking fuckers, man. Oh my god, these suits. Oh. Just, ugh. This is what always bugged me when we were doing the show and showing trailer, and how people are so quick to want to have their next like guy to love, their next mascot of a company, right? Between like, you know, we had Reggie, and you see Phil Spencer up there with Reggie and whoever the fucking Nintendo guy was. Wait, what are the 3 people that came out? Oh yeah, the other guy came out at the Video Game Awards, and everybody's like, "Ooh, I love it!" Blah, blah, blah. Fuck these guys. These guys are cold-blooded pieces of shit. Reggie always was, and always will be, a fucker. Like, he's just a CEO by trade, and he did some good PR to make himself look like a kooky, fun guy. Why am I ranting like this at the beginning? I don't know. I have a lot to say about a lot of shit. You guys tune in to hear it. But like, in the end, he's a suit who would make just as many cutthroat decisions as other people who are making right now. Phil Spencer, you could tell from the beginning, was a friggin' piece of shit. You could fucking tell. Like, you don't have to have the best judge of character to just tell by looking at the guy he's an asshole. Two-faced fucking asshole. You think just joined to see how it's been 20 minutes since his stream started and he's still on the main screen. Definitely dad is taking over and now this will be a chatting stream. I'm just usually letting people get here on time, but I got carried away. How is everybody? How many people have tuned in? People showing up. Oh, I haven't even tweeted. All right, wait, you're gonna lose the game audio. I found that out. What? Oh, I'm streaming too big. That's funny. Okay. Well, I mean, you guys are getting the stream okay, right? It's funny. I just realized I'm streaming in 4K, which looks good, but the stream won't be in 4K. Yeah, YouTube's yelling at me. They're like, you're sending us too many bits. Excuse me. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm gonna tweet. Let's see here. Am I even logged into Twitter on this browser? Oh, good. No, not as FFS TV. Motherfucker. I'll send it over to, I don't want to log in Twitter. I don't, wait a second. Yeah, it'll talk. That's what YouTube's yelling at me for. They're like, we're not going to stream in 4K, so stop sending us 4K bytes. All right, I just got a tweet from my phone. Yeah, so the game audio cuts out if I click away from the screen. I found out on Windows, I think I know how to get around it on the Mac, but on Windows, there's no way to override that. If a game decides that when it's not focused, it's going to pause, there's nothing you can do about it. And I looked into things that like force a window to stay focused. I think I actually know what is the key? There's a key press with Windows Power Tools. It's like Windows Shift T, I want to say. Windows Shift F? No, that's not it. Anyways, you can keep a window focused, but it still doesn't matter. If you click away, you will lose the audio on some games. It all depends on developer. It's annoying. It's just so annoying. You can't override things like that. Yeah, I only called it X because I was typing in X to get to the website. I fucking don't call it X ever, and I never will. When I'm not typing in the URL. Okay, I gotta... Where are my DMs? Okay, there we go. Okay, link in the comments, I'll say. Link in replies, because otherwise Twitter suppresses stuff that links to YouTube. Let's use my standard Sonic kiss. Gets people's attention, because who doesn't want to see that? And then link to the stream. And Becky says, have a good stream, my love. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna see if my controller works on Windows here. That's the other thing going on Windows. I've had so much like issues with controllers using my PC, but on the Mac, ironically, Xbox controllers work so much more seamless. I'm sure many of you will say I've never had a trouble with my Xbox controller. I've had many and none on the Mac. I don't know about watching the Summer Games Fest. I don't know what time I would have to be up to do it. I don't know. I'm not sure. All right. I'm sorry if I missed any hellos in there during my rant. Hello, everybody, and thanks for coming by. I guess I'll wait a tiny bit more since I dumbly didn't tweet out before I started my pre-show chat. Oh, tons of people are coming in real quick here. That's good. That's good. There we go. I don't condone my turbo money being used for Apple products. Even if you're not an Apple fan, you have to admit with the M chips these days, Apple is one of the best values in computing. When they started making their own chips, that kind of changed everything. If only more developers would get on board and publish their games for the Mac. Did you guys see how, like, it pissed a lot of PC bros off when Apple introduced that new, like, wrapper layer that can be quickly added to any game? And somebody took what do you call it, Cyberpunk, and put the wrapper over top of Cyberpunk. You can't do this as a normal user. You have to like do some developer shit. But with no work on the game, because they're not the developer of Cyberpunk, this dude just had Cyberpunk running at max settings on a Mac Mini at like 14 frames per second, which, you know, obviously you don't want to play in 14 frames per second, but on a Mac Mini, ultra settings in 4K at 14 frames a second. I think he was able to get it up to 60 frames per second by setting the settings a little lower, of course, but like, and this is with a virtualization wrapper on it, on Apple Silicon. What Apple's doing with their chips, it's just nuts. And, you know, Apple haters kind of need to come around on and realize how powerful this shit is. I might one day go derp around in Cyberpunk. What does it start today? The Summer Games Fest? I don't know. The Summer Game Fest makes me more excited. I don't give a shit about the show that Jeff Keighley runs. I do like that Steam coordinates shit. And June 7th. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I like the demos that come out during that. All right, guys. We're here. Let me do another soft launch of the show here. Hey, buddies. Welcome to Video Games Awesome Live. I am going to play Cookie Cutter today from Cookie Cutter Dev on Twitter. I don't know the name of the actual company, but I've had my eye on this. I've been following them on Twitter for a long time because you'll see why. This game is beautifully animated. I would compare it just at a glance. I haven't played the game yet, but from all the GIFs and the footage I've seen, I would compare it to like Earthworm Jim. That's my comparison. It's like really smooth hand-drawn animation, frame by frame, with unique looking baddies and hero and animation. I think it's a Metroidvania, but let's just jump in because we'll go like, here we go. I did some testing before we started, of course. There's a cinematic that I skipped earlier that I want to watch now.
There was the void, and from the void came the matter, and like a cancer floating within nothingness, the megastructure. Many sought to discover its secrets, but all failed. All, that is, except for Victor Garbanzos. He led the Infonet Corporation deep into the heart of the megastructure and vanished. For years he was gone, presumed lost like all others. But one day Victor returned. He emerged from the heart of the megastructure with incredible knowledge, unbelievable technologies, and immeasurable power. To the astonishment of the people, he declared that the worthy would no longer fear death, that the Infonet Corporation would forever preserve their souls in immortal metallic bodies. Metallic bodies called Denzels. At his command, the Denzels built the magnificent Golden City, Mecca to the Chosen, epicenter to all the knowledge and the power of the megastructure. All that was 212 years ago. The Garbanzos family and their Infonet Corporation still rule the megastructure today. No one knows what was found in the shadows centuries ago, or the true nature of the power that it gave. But the promised utopia was a lie. The Denzels aren't blissful, eternal vessels for devoted souls. They are the mechanized prisons of industrial slaves, bound forever to the will and whim of the noble corporation.
Aw, man.
Rebels fight against the tyranny, but their efforts are hopeless. Infonet's twisted armies are just too powerful. My name is Shinji Fallon. Once the engineer at Infonet, I was a part of their machine, and yes, I stood by as lives were destroyed. But no more. I will end this. My only hope is to know what they know. For that, I must follow in their footsteps and journey to the heart of the megastructure. I built my own Denzel, one beyond their control. I've manufactured Denzels before, but this one was different. This was creation, not construction. As the spark of her took hold, there was something I didn't expect. Something I didn't even know that I was looking for.
Whoa, dude, you can't.
Cherry. Life to me.
Sorry for the audio glitch in there.
She is my happiness. We shared a beautiful life together, but we still planned to find the truth. We just never got the chance. Because
that's like against the rules, right? Like, you can't fuck your own machine. Can you? I love the art in this. Oh, I love the art. Are you allowed to do that? Should I become a robot maker? Should I have become a robot maker? Have I wasted my life? I could be fucking my own robot by now? Googling how to be a robot scientist. How many years of school is that? Robot science. No, that's too hard to look up. I'll just stick with streaming. That's why your robot didn't work. Look at this animation! How's my audio? Can you hear me over this? Pretty loud part of the game. Look at it! Frame by frame! The game is very loud. Alright, give me a second here. Pop. Alright. I'll make it so that let me see here. Just wait. Okay. So I think the audio glitches, by the way, from the game is just an OBS thing. It's doing game capture, and it says that audio capture is like beta, so that might be the deal. I'll see if I can work that. It doesn't come up much, so I'll see if I can work on that between shows. Let me see here, though. I might be able to... Here. Let's see how this sounds.
Attention.
Still pretty loud, but can you hear me over it? That's the main thing. Like, I mean... I know when to... okay, let's see. Okay.
Attention. Human in danger.
Am I still quiet, or does this work? This is a good testing part if this is a very loud part of the game. Testing. I sound good? I don't mind if there's loud parts of the game where it's like, as long as you can still hear me. it just adds the excitement that loud parts of the game are loud, but tell me if I should still take it down another notch.
Unable to access systems. Maintenance required. Attention.
Testing. How do you like it? Blah 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 blah. It looks like it from the levels that I'm hearable.
Attention.
Quiet says I sound good. I'm just gonna go ahead. All right, here we go.
Unable to access systems. Maintenance required.
See ya, Quiet.
Please, let her go.
Here, I'm just gonna take down the game just a little bit, like maybe how about this much, and then you guys can tell me what you think, because I know some of you don't want Fresh to get upset about audio, so you're not saying your true opinions out there. How about this? I think you can probably hear me a little bit better.
And why would I do that? Really, Shinji? Does this thing
Sorry.
actually mean something to you?
Just let her be, Salem. You got me.
Please, give her back to me.
I don't think so. Hey, the gates. Dispose of the
Are they actually called dickheads?
to go.
Wait!
Violence. I like when the red comes out, but not out of my character. I want my little robot. I wanted to do good and not bleed. What an intro, eh? Sorry it's been, a little bit ruined by all this audio testing. Being on the new system here, it's going to take a bit of growing pains. So, it's an indie game, obviously.
Wasn't sure if you were going to get out of bed today.
They sent me a code, but you can check it out on Steam. I think it's on a bunch of other platforms. I gotta get comfortable. I'm playing on controller today.
Oof, yeah, gotta say, I felt better.
You look better too. You have the nightmares again?
Ugh, don't want to talk about it.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Jog loose any new memories about your primary function, at least.
Not even remotely. Ugh, F my life.
I know it's confusing. Just give yourself some time. How about we talk about some good news instead?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Lay it on me.
You should know already, Cherry. Can't you feel it? I surely can.
Do you see this, guys? There's times where I wish that Beck was still my co-host. I'll let this sink in. You kind of have to put the pieces together. If you were just watching casually, you wouldn't know how ridiculous this is. I knew it was coming because one of the PR emails, and one of the reasons I got really interested in this game, some of the best PR emails I've ever gotten were coming from the team behind doing the email blasts on this, and one of them was dedicated to this character.
Stress testing is complete, and I'm happy to report that your core structure is powered up and firing on all cylinders. Cookie Cutter is fully active.
Whoa, whoa, whoa down there. Hold up. You're saying I'm good to go?
You better believe it. All systems are in the clear, girlie. It's finally time to bring Shinji back home.
Hell yeah! Ugh, I've wasted enough time already. Let's freaking do this. Take care of yourself, Raz. I owe you one.
Love the voice.
When you're right, you're right. And you're right. Listen, I know my timing ain't the best, but I'm gonna call in that favor now, if you don't mind.
You don't waste any time, do ya? Okay, what you need?
You know, No big. Just a huge, ugly bug stole my backpack and fled underground. It's got all my tools in it, but those creepy suckers scared the shit out of me. No way I'm going down there. Can you maybe do me a solid and retrieve it?
Fine, you big baby. I'll squash the scary bugs for you. I'll be back before you get hungry.
Oh, that's hurtful. I'm working on me every day, but I'm gonna need those tools if you want me to work on you. Thanks. Glad we resolved this. Off you go. See ya on the flip, girly.
So, my character has a talking vagina that seems as though it's like not just there for its, intended purposes from a human biological perspective. It's like kind of like my core, like it runs my systems or something. Like she just gave a status report on everything like being up to snuff and being ready to go. Oh, you hadn't gotten that yet, Poindexter? Maybe that wasn't clear enough. Her vagina glows and was talking to her through her skirt, telling her that her her systems are all online. Okay, so
We've been over this. Hit the underground, splatter some disgusting bugs, and retrieve my backpack so I can use my tools again. I appreciate you.
Really though, now? Right after you tell me Cookie Cutter is up and running and I can finally go rescue Shinji?
like Cookie Cutter, is that like the name of my vagina?
You wouldn't even be up and running, let alone Cookie Cutter, if not for the...
Yeah, it's the Regina, right? That's the name. I think that was from the PR emails. Anyways, we'll learn more as we go.
I need yours now.
All right, let's do our tutorial mission. What do we got here?
These are Shinji's logs. Unfortunately, they seem to be encrypted.
That's a bummer. Does this take me down? Here we go. Oh, her name is Regina.
Change your equipped components here. You'll also be able to teleport to other dental stations from here as you find and unlock them.
Okay. Edit components. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. So I need more places before I can use that. Okay.
This is a checkpoint. If you ever fall during battle, your body will be reconstructed at the last visited checkpoint.
Convenient.
You can activate the elevator by pressing the quick attack button on the lever.
Yeah, I know.
Gotta go to the left first. Gotta see if there's any balloons. Nope. Maybe. No, probably not. Well, maybe. Let me see. No. Locked door. So it's a Metroidvania. How do I get up there? There we go.
Oh dear, I sense danger ahead. Use your quick attack to dispose of this enemy threat. Don't forget, you can do combos if you execute your quick attack in rapid succession.
I guess Natsu is what happened. Yeah, like she survived that intro cinematic violence and then got a new body. Because she does look different, right, than in the intro cinematic.
Quick attacks don't deal a lot of damage, but they do recharge your void. Pay attention to the white bar in the upper left corner as you fight your next enemy. You can spend void to use weapons and combat abilities you'll find on your journey.
Cool. Okay.
You can always avoid enemy attacks and even hazards simply by rolling out of harm's way.
I can roll. Nice. Attack. There we go. Okay. Feeling good.
We just dropped bits. It's a currency that can be exchanged all around the megastructure for goods. Don't be shy to defeat any potential threats. They can drop valuable materials.
Looking around. Let's see. What's this? Powerful fist is able to change size of the blast of energy used to beat the hell out of enemies. Ground attack combo Y. Air punch in the air is Y. Uppercut is Y. I like these moves. They seem easy to remember. There's my combo. What was the other one? Uppercut. I want to do an uppercut. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, I ran out of... right. So now I have to do quick attacks to get the power attacks back.
Oh, the gauntlet deals great damage.
Yeah, alright. I just learned that.
Keep an
Yeah.
eye on your void meter as you fight these conveniently drop-skewing robots.
This is the problem with talking vaginas, is usually they just regurgitate information that I already knew. Like, you think it's going to be helpful, but then right after the return window runs out, you realize that you didn't really need it. Oh. Okay, alright. Wow. Getting hurt. Alright.
So finish enemies in glorious fashion when they're stunned. Once their HP is critical, just press the heavy attack button when near them for powerful finishes.
What's the deal with talking vaginas? Like, are they gonna say something or what? That was not a good Seinfeld. It's because I can hear myself. I'm just not good at doing Seinfeld.
Now we're talking. I get to brutalize them? I'm gonna make it rain blood.
Disturbing, but technically accurate. Brutalizing enemies will generate void spheres that will recover void in large amounts.
Oh, yeah, okay. So this is what I was seeing all over Twitter. Look at this brutalization, guys. It's like a finishing move. So all these robots, if you hadn't been noticing, have tons of blood in them, I guess, because they are Denzels. They used to be humans. They used to be humans, and now they're just like zombified shells with human parts kind of still inside, but they're like not really the people that they were anymore, so we might as well put them out of their misery. So they're just puppets of the bad guy. All right. Launch them into the air, then XXX. Oh, you can do that type of stuff with... Okay. Oh, yeah, you can do uppercuts with quick attack. Okay, alright, so... Okay. And then I can do that. Alright, so they're trying to teach me. But how do I... Do I press over while I do it? No, you do it after the fact. All right, I see. Cool. Anyways, if you follow their Twitter, as I do, you'll know that there are some insanely brutal finishers coming up in this game, and I'm really excited about that. Go. How do I? Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just getting stuff as I go. All right. Yeah, let me try that. Teach me the combos. LB. Blocking. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
You can stun enemies by parrying their attacks with the parry button. This only works if you get the timing.
Yeah.
Here's a hint. Parryable attacks flash blue before enemies land strike. A successful parry will deplete enemies of their grit, which is represented by their yellow bars. As their grit reaches 0, they will be stunned and susceptible to all of your violence. Be careful, however, because not all attacks are parryable.
Parrying takes so much patience. Do it again. Oh, I didn't do it right. I'm not doing it right. There we go. Can I have health back? Okay. I just don't have patience for parrying.
Ouchie. Luckily, if you find yourself injured, you can always trigger your healing function and spend void to replenish.
Okay. Oh, you can trade void for health. Cool. It's gonna be hard to do during a boss battle though, because it takes a lot of... It locks you into that animation. Look at the hand-painted backgrounds. Ooh, I want to go do that again. I want to go down there now. Nice. Hey, look at the reference. Hey, who gets that? Who gets that reference in the background? Awesome. Now I like these devs even more. That's awesome. Who'd expected that? That's Terry, right? Anybody? We have any Lisa the Painful RPG fans in here? I think that's Terry, if I remember. Yeah. It's amazing. Was not expecting to see him. Damn, this burger's TNT. Explosive as a nuke, addictive like a loop. There are 2 all-mutant patties, atomic sauce, radioactive pickles, creamy mosquito pus, and synthetic fluffy bun. Welcome to K-Napalm, the king of nuclear taste. Are you brave enough? So, this is supposed to be food for Denzels, the robots in this world, but I feel like I can use this food as a weapon? I can't get anything from this. I was just talking to it instead. All right, we'll go up. Okay, I'm gonna... There we go. Go over here. What's over there? That looks like the end or something. Let's see what's over here first. Map. No. Map? That's the button. Okay. Yeah. So you guys may remember, I'm not a massive fan of Metroidvanias, mostly because I've never been a fan of backtracking, even though a well-designed Metroidvania will make generally backtracking fun. It's just that I always feel like I have to be paying a lot of attention to make sure I don't fuck up and cause more backtracking than the developer even intended. You know? Like... Oh. Nice. Like, a well-designed Metroidvania will make backtracking fun unless the player is backtracking in the wrong way and where they're not supposed to go or whatnot, you know? And...
Goodness gracious! This looks like Raz's backpack. We mustn't waste time in returning it back to him.
Oh yeah, we're doing this for our buddy because his backpack got stolen by bugs. I'm gonna go back now and see what was over here. Let's do that, yeah. Yeah, like, I mean, I guess some modern Metroidvanias have been updating so that you don't have to make like physical notes as you play the game, because they like use icons on the map to make things easy to remember and what to go back to and whatnot. So that's good. Like, modern conventions have kind of like made their way into the genre, making it less painful to play for the less hardcore of fans of the genre. All right, got your stuff, dude.
Well, would you look at that? You found my backpack. I got to be honest, I thought you were going to die. I'm glad you didn't, though. Now, I've got a proper reward for you. So listen, this sector has 2 different exits. Take this here key to open the gates on either side, and you'll be able to explore the world beyond. One last thing. If you find any components along the way, bring them back to me, and maybe I can upgrade them for you.
Thanks, man. Although I find your lack of faith disturbing. There was no way those silly bugs were gonna stop me.
Yeah, I know. You just go out there and bring Shinji back.
Hidden diner key. This opens the gate. Separate hidden diner from other sector. All right. Oh, maybe I should talk to him again. Maybe he'll give me like some upgrades or something. Can you? Okay. First I'll talk to him. So what's the plan, Raz? We need information. You gotta get out there and explore the big crazy gulp, bug-filled world gulp, and get it. Use the exits located to the east and west side of the sectors. Okay. If we get lucky, we'll find a path to the Golden Tower. But Sir Raz, right now, there's a 0% chance that Cherry can defeat Infonet's army alone. It just cannot be done. Damn straight, Gina. That's why this man's talking to my vagina. We need enough folks willing to fight by our side, and we might be able to surprise those Infonet fuckers. What about you, Raz? You should come with us. Yeah, no, I'm not a fighter. I just mess things up. Trust me, I'm a lot more useful right now where I am. Sir Raz, I don't mean to interrupt your optimism, but how can you be so sure that anyone will join us? And if they do join us, how many allies will we need to win against Infonet? This strategy of yours, the risk of getting destroyed again, is well above 90%. Sorry, Raz, I know I can't turn her off, but does she at least have a mute button? I'm simply outlining our chances of failure, Cherry. Look, I know it's a risk, but come on, we gotta do this for Shinji. If we don't break her out, I can only imagine what they'll do to her. You think they'll kill her? Nah, but I wouldn't dare squander Shinji's talent by killing her. They wouldn't dare. Her genius wouldn't be worth anything to them if she were dead. Sorry guys, today I'm keeping myself in my ears because I want to keep an ear on the audio, so it's a little bit hard to read. No, I'm thinking way worse than death. Garbanzos would like to make her into one of those soulless slaves. Damn. Our objective right now is saving our former girlfriend, the designer and creator of us. We are a robot, and she created us. We are a sex bot, actually, kind of. She created us so that she could have sex with us, I think. I mean, maybe that wasn't the main objective, but that's what she ended up doing. So the objective is to save this robot fucking pervert. She seems nice. And I mean, I sympathize. I empathize. I fantasize. What will you do now? I just need some time is all. We get access to Shinji's personal logs. I'm sure we'll find some details and be able to have some use. Those logs are password encrypted, Sir Raz. I'm not optimistic you'll be able to access them so easily. Okay, so we're so it's all about using this tech to make us cooler, more intense. All right. I'm gonna use Stenzel stations on the way. All right. How much did I collect? I have 163 bits. I need a lot more to buy these upgrades, so I'm not even gonna look at that right now. And what's this do now?
These are
Shinji's logs are encrypted. So I think I have a choice. Go right or left. Let's go right. Ba-doop. The door has been unlocked, Cherry. Let's go. I wonder what dying looks like. Yeah. I bet you it's animated amazingly. I am detecting an attempt to communication with the outside coming from the top level of this area. We should investigate. Okay. Okay. It's games like this that make this format of the show that I'm currently doing a little bit better. Like, there's a lot of games these days that take full advantage of HD screens, and so that was happening more and more as we were on the show. And there were so many, especially indie games, where I was like, guys, you're just not getting the full effect here because of our show, unless you're watching on a big screen and you maximize this. Because, like, these details, there's so many details, but she's zoomed way out so much of the time. So you're only really appreciating it if you can, like, you know, I mean, the screen's bigger than we used to have it, but... Aw. Let me see if I can read this properly. Ahem. Biohazard epidemic. Keep out. Quarantine area. Infonet Corporation. There's some of the audio glitching again. I think that's OBS. It's annoying. Oh no. I love the art. It's gross. It's like gross out art, but it's not too far. I don't know how to like describe that. Like, it's not grungy. It's like punky. Help. Jesus, what the F happened to this guy? Scanning, there's an extreme rapid mutation cascading through the biological systems. Can you get a little closer? Ew, no way, I'm fine right here where I'm at. Just look at him. His goddamn eyes look like they're popping any second. Fine, I'm attempting to observe the phenomena from here in order to establish cause. You, listen to me. Don't You're not looking so good, man. You're not looking so good, man. What the hell happened to you? Maybe you ate some expired food? I don't think that's the source of the problem, Cherry. It's the big space. Regina, do you think he's hallucinating? I'm not really sure. Are you sick? Is it a virus? Excuse me, sir. We saw warnings posted outside. May you have been infected with a virus. Do you know anything about it? She's eating my brain. I could share it. Well, at least we can see he's not faking it. Is there anything we can do to help? You're clearly in some distress, sir. How could we help you? Just kill me, please. Yeah, no, sorry, man. You're gonna have to ride this one out on your own. Come on, Cherry. Jesus Christ. Come on. Leave. I'm gonna help this guy out. Oh, I can't. Come on, man. Have some heart. Cherry's a bit of a jerk. See you later, Poindexter. Whoop. Okay. New guys. Oh, new violence. Oh, they're just squid inky. They're not bloody. All right, so how do I do... They earlier taught me that... Oh, you have to press up to do an uppercut. All right, I was doing Mortal Kombat style, trying to just duck and do uppercut. Okay, so like... All right, cool. cool. I don't know if you guys can get the full effect of this, but the sound effects are real good. Real subtle. The squishiness of these guys feels good. Can I parry that? I can. Okay. Okay, I'll try to parry. It goes against my nature, but try to play it properly. Oh. Well, that was one successful parry. Now I think I'm a parry expert. It's not working now. Okay. I like that you can heal like that between, at least. There we go. I can't uppercut mid-air, and I can't double jump out of the uppercut, so I was hoping to use that as a bigger jump, but it's not gonna happen. So look at the little guy that appears when I hit these stations, I think, and then he bursts out like that. Whoa! Gotta get the timing of this down. Is it worth doing them? Finish him. It does seem faster to defeat them if you do get the parry right. I guess that's the reward, is like your patience is rewarded by expediting the destruction of their bodies. Plus the animation. Yeah, I mean, if parrying means I get to see the cool finisher animations more often, maybe I will overcome my disdain for patiently waiting for enemies to attack me. They seem to, they don't wait around too much though. That's nice. Let's see. I'm getting better at it, of course, too. I guess maybe some of my disdain for parrying is that so many games where parrying is an option, it feels as though you're punished way too much for it. Like, you know, something like Dark Souls, like if you fail the parry, you're dead. You're just dead, one shot dead, you know, and that sucks. So like, I feel like I've trained myself to just stop thinking about doing it and play it safe. Can't really get this. Come on. Yeah, you have to wait a little longer than... Okay. Like, it might be faster for the individuals. I did a pretty good one there. If you're fighting like a bunch of guys, maybe it's not as worth it, because you want to like beat up a lot of guys at once. Okay. No idea what I'm doing. Just wandering. Probably not a good idea in a Metroidvania. Just wandering aimlessly. All right, take a quick break. I'm going to be back after this. Stay tuned. Hey guys, what the heck's going on here? Okay. Suddenly my headphone cup just feels really weird. Okay, this feels a bit better. All right, playing cookie cutter. Oh. Oh, he did. I'm not a fan of these squid guys because they don't have enough red in their body. I like it when the red comes out. There we go. Oh, here's a new guy. All right, let's see. Whoa! I just get so excited when I see a new thing because I'm like, how are they gonna animate this guy? How cool is he gonna be when he attacks, when he gets killed? He uses a lot of soft, squishy parts that almost look like his appendage is almost like boobs with weird, pointy nipples. Oh my god, so gross. Oh god. All right. Oh, I want to parry that. All right, come at me. I don't think I can parry that attack. This one I can. Oh my god, I'm dying now. Oh, I have to attack his head. I'm gonna die. This guy's tough. Oh, I have to attack that. Oh, what's going on? There we go. I guess I could dash like they taught me. Oh, you can only dash in the direction not that you're holding, but that you're facing. Okay. Oh, did you see that? Pretty good death animation. Oh, I'm a ways back. That's the problem with aimlessly diving deeper in a Metroidvania. I bet you I was like real close to I don't have to defeat all these guys. I probably was really close to like a checkpoint or something too. There we go. Yeah, I don't have to fight these guys. Like, they give you stuff, but you can't dash midair, and you can't jump after dashing. That'll probably be an upgrade eventually, I'm sure. Alright, it wasn't as much progress as it looked like because I spent so much time on the peons. Can't parry midair, it seems. What I could tell. I really want to defeat this guy because I want to see what it looks like when I kill him. But he's really tough. And he's got 2 stages of grit, they call it. Feels like parrying will be quite difficult. Oh almost got him killed. I'll get more powerful over time, I'm sure, to make this easier. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, nice. That was fun. I want to watch it in slow motion. We are the fuel starters to all our brothers and sisters who have merged with the gods of void. Fuel starters, gods of void. What's this supposed to mean? Humans are not like us. They do not know who created them. They also fear death more than any other living creature. So when death occurs, they need to find a way out. They invent reasons in their absence of knowledge. So humans made up their own maker? How silly. In creation, all creatures are creators. There's no end and no beginning, just an endless movement, and you are a part of it like anything else. Whoa, that's deep. Not really, it's just basic math. My Regina is real philosophical. And she doesn't even know it. Okay, so I'm just backtracking now. There was nothing down there but a locked door. So let's see if... Okay, like the map seems to keep note of that for me. Good. Oh, I was almost up to something over there. Maybe I should look again. Why did I... Oh, I didn't... Okay. It's because I couldn't get up higher. And I can only look at it like this, so it's like I have to come down from above, which I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to do that. I think I'm gonna turn off the noise suppression for this microphone that I'm using because it's built into the PC side. It's not very good. It cuts me out when I don't want to be cut out. Like I go back like this and it was cutting me out. It's nowhere near as good as on the Mac side. So I'm just going to turn that off. Okay. All right, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I couldn't go any further there. So backtracking time. I'm getting good at the parry, I think. At least for that attack. Whoa. Alright, it's like if the animation for the blue flash is over, it's too late to parry, I think. Yeah, I don't have it. Every time I think I have it down, I don't. I have to bring you guys back. There you go. Can you jump on the stones? Oh, you thought... do you think? I don't think so. That felt like background art to me. I'm pretty sure... God damn. Now you make me think I should go check. God damn it. Maybe I should have been more thorough. You're right. Because, like, hey, Sarkin. It did feel like something's supposed to happen there. Not just, like... No, I'm pretty sure I can't do anything. It's just... flavor. Yeah, it's just background. And I don't have like a method of getting higher right now. I think I just need like a higher jump. door. This door does open. Oh, there's the checkpoint. Oh my god, I was insanely close to it. Of course. This place feels unsafe, Cherry. Feels right to me. I think I'm about to have some fun. Wow. This is where it gets a lot more fun, is dealing with big batches of enemies instead of one at a time, because before it was feeling like not worth doing anything but waiting for a parry, so it made my power attack seem like kind of silly to use ever. But now that I'm facing big bunches, power attacks make a lot more sense. Oh, I don't have any time to like get my health back. These guys don't stun lock when I do the uppercut. It's kind of annoying. Big bunch of gears. I think I can afford some upgrades now. I almost died. Trying to do my parries, I'm almost dying. These guys jump through platforms. Gotta remember to heal. I'm just trying to get this parry down. Like, okay, that worked. Oops. Good thing? I can't touch it seems. Huh. It looks like I want to put it up there, right? Like, you see that receptacle for this big round thing, but I can't even hit it. Oh, it's resisting. I think that's that. It's weird that the force field appears above it. Kind of confusing, but I do think that it means I'm not currently able to hit it. Will that show on my map? Let's see. It does, so I can remember what was there because of that. Cool. World map. Oh. So my objective right now, as it says at the bottom, is explore the Bloody Den. And I guess it's showing up there. I will be able to enter the Bloody Den, I guess. So I'm not even doing anything close to my objective, I think. I don't know. Maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm on the right track. I'm just going where my heart takes me right now. In real life, that's just anything that's downhill. Yeah, parrying is worth it when you're facing an individual guy, because it's so much. Like, I don't even have to be killing these guys, really. I don't have to be. I guess I'm just practicing. I think you can destroy some of these background things like that there. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know if it gives you anything, but you can destroy it. Oh, I've got stun lock in the air, so I might as well finish him right. They bounce on the platforms too. These guys, you kind of have to. They'll follow you around the level if you don't kill them, so that's annoying. haven't been dashing at all. Is something I should remember. Is this a health? So the game just came out, I think, like last month, maybe a month ago. Check it out. Go check it out. I don't know how big the team is. If it's just one person, I'll be so jealous. Like, how? I'm gonna guess it's multiple people though. Like at least an artist and a like developer, coder, man, guy. Or gal. Oh, it's a dude. Infonet, you fucking bums. Filthy bastards with big ass guns. You will see that we got the guts to march right over and kick your butts. Okay, I admit, not my best work. I got wasted last night and lost my lyrics book somewhere in the east wing of this area. That's all I remember. So, part of our mission is to gather enough support from people. Maybe I won't get support from him if I destroy his code. We want support from people to help us go against Infonet. So, like, I mean, this guy would be a good recruit if I can help him out, get his lyric book. Yeah, I need to dash more. That's the thing. Nice. So you guys watching me because there's no Aurora Borealis tonight to look at? If you like Aurora Borealis, like, if you like the Northern Lights, subscribe this video. Oh. God, what am I doing? It is a little bit glitchy at the moment. I saw people in the UK were seeing the Northern Lights that night. So people in North America were seeing it, people in the UK were seeing it. I don't think it happened in Japan, despite us being on the same latitude as all the people that were seeing it. And we had a clear night too. There's something in this random locker. It's not our locker, but maybe it's something we could use. Take it. Finders keepers, baby. Blue tentacle. So do I go up to every locker and do that, or? Okay. Do I have to, or? What? Oh! We got a teleporter now. Edit my components. I don't have any, but now I can teleport back. Wait, what? Oh, damn. Teleport over to the diner, the hidden diner. Okay, I'm just gonna take off my jacket. Alright, let's buy some new equipments. This component is a very popular product. Okay, blah blah blah. Okay, I still can't afford these things. Shit. See, this is what happens on PC, but not on Mac for me with the Xbox controller. If I press down, like every every so often it double presses. Like I'm trying to navigate this menu up and down. I'm only pressing once, but sometimes it double presses, and it only happens on the PC side, ironically, with this Xbox controller. It doesn't happen on the Mac side. Mac works fine. I don't get it. It's really annoying in some certain games too, where like this type of thing, like a rhythm game or something, like double pressing actually ruins your gameplay. Anyway. Okay, where am I going now? Let's see where I am in the grand scheme of things here. I still want to be going over to the left, and I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm exploring where I don't need to be exploring. All right, let's try to do what the game is telling us to do then. Like, I'm gonna go back to this. Teleport back to the beginning. And then it says, like, I want to be in this place, but not the place I was in that place. Let's look at the map again. Yeah, I'm gonna go up when I get to the end of this room instead of down like I was doing for half an hour. Yeah, I just happened to... Oh, that's why I didn't. I was wondering. I was like, why didn't I... I need a key card. Okay, I was like, why did I like get so obsessed with going down? Because I can't go up right now. Let's see if I can go up once I get to the end of this other hall then. Probably not, though. I knew I wasn't a dummy. And this is another one of those ball things that needs to be put into the thing. And it's over there, and I can't reach it right now. And that's why I didn't do that. And then, what's the other thing? So maybe I'll go down to the left right now. Things will move along a lot faster now that I'm not killing every dude. I'm realizing that you don't need to do that. Another key card access point, so I'm gonna kill this guy so I can fully figure out what I'm doing. Yeah, it takes a long time if you're not using your Y, your strong attack. This is apparently locked with some sort of security measure. You will need Toshibo's ID to open it. So my Regina does give me information, more information if I do go up to these things. Just specifics about what I need. Ow, ow. God, those bugs are actually quite powerful. Oh, I want oh well. Like, have not explored fully to the left, maybe. Oh, I did. Yeah, I remember this place. Yeah, in here. It looks like I was actually on the right track, I think. Like, yeah, where I want to be is that exclamation mark, but I can't get there. So it's about finding the right key cards right now, which probably means I was going the right way. Crisis avoided. And then up is locked, it says. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go to the right. So I'm just basically back. See, this is the problem with, like, you know, in a perfect world, you're always gonna play the Metroidvania perfectly, properly, the way that the developer intended, but in my world, you're gonna be doing a lot of random backtracking constantly, annoyingly. Oh my god, I went back here. Like, I get so freaking disoriented with Metroidvanias. I don't read maps right. I don't want to read maps right. I get bored of maps. Okay, I think I'm doing something right. This is where I did that big battle. That was cool. Remember the times. Ooh, I don't remember seeing that arcade machine, or maybe they destroyed it before I could get up to it. Okay. So yeah, and then this thing I just can't seem to hit. Really hope there's nothing I'm missing with that particular device. Like, just gotta remember that until I find an upgrade that lets me hit it. I went up here. Okay. Oh, is this new? I think I'm in a new spot, maybe? No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm just basically doing all the same shit. Ha, nerve-wracking. There we go. See ya, buddy. Oh, motherfucker. It's insanely well animated. I was hoping by now I would have found more enemies to see more animations, but I've been kind of like taking my time, but also not progressing very quickly here. See more of these kill animations. I was reading some of the PR people in the industry that I follow talking about how Twitter marketing for video games, indie games, has just basically imploded. Like, getting good marketing out just doesn't work anymore. And you see it in your own algorithm. Like, I follow so many indie... Part of it's my fault. I follow so many indie developers and studios. And despite following them, I never see any of their tweets. Like, it's because I never click over to the fucking following tab. I'm always just absentmindedly scrolling through the For You tab. And I'm a person who's like totally like tries to consciously not do that, and yet you get really easily stuck in that habit of just going through the For You tab. And the For You tab is just like an algorithm based on what you've clicked on or lingered on, what videos you stopped scrolling to watch in the past, and they record all of that, and that's what they're showing you on the For You tab. So it's like it just keeps perpetuating itself. Every time you see a cute cat video or some like baby laughing and you stop, it's gonna be like, okay, you like cats and babies, you've never played a video game in your life. So the algorithm keeps doing that. You need to like consciously go through, like make a list of a curated list of like game developers or something, and then go spend like a few days in there just liking and bookmarking and watching all the stuff in there. So the algorithm, maybe if you're lucky, will decide to start showing you the stuff you're interested in, that you said you were interested in, video games. Yeah, it's like, but anyways, Ashley, like, yeah, advertised with money can end up showing up for you tons, sure, but like these smaller devs who just want to get like word of mouth out, or like, you know, try to get some traction on indie game Twitter and stuff, say that Twitter is just terrible now for it. TikTok's the place to be. TikTok's the place to get organic, real views from people who are interested in video games. All right, so I wasted just a shit ton of time because I was second guessing where I'd gone in the game, but I think I'm kind of back to where I was supposed to be. Yeah, I should have never backtracked. Whoa. I'm so bad at parry. Anyways, there's 3 of them. I'm not going to parry all 3. I'm just going to beat the shit out of them. That's locked. YouTube's also shit, isn't it? Like, how many things have you subscribed to that you actually end up being told by YouTube, hey, there's a new video from the person you subscribed to? They also have made subscriptions. Like, that's actually one of the most hilarious things. I've turned off watch history on YouTube, and so when I go to YouTube, it says, we have nothing to recommend to you. You have nothing to recommend to me. It's like, turn on your watch history and then we'll know what you like. It's like, there's the subscription tab sitting right there, and you've decided instead of defaulting to the subscription tab when I've turned off my watch history, you're just going to show me a blank For You tab because I don't have watch history on. It's like, Jesus Christ, YouTube. That's how little they value subscriptions now. It's like, we have no idea what you like. Without your watch history, who knows what you like? We know that you don't like what you subscribe to because you just listened to whoever you were watching the video said hit the subscribe button. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you actually like their content. These bugs. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, you gotta like make your quick thing. You gotta make conscious choices to view the sites the way you're supposed to view them. It's just old habits die hard and stuff, you know. It's easier said than done, especially for the layman user who I'm not even a layman user, and yet I'm in bad habits, like I just described with the Twitter For You feed. I'll tell you, I've thought about getting more involved in TikTok because you guys have seen me make the joke videos and stuff, and I have a profile over there, but like I haven't used it because TikTok. But I definitely feel less negative about the whole China thing now. It's like, yeah, big government, they're bad, they're probably spying on us, but then, you know, what's our alternative now? Elon fucking Nazi Musk? Oopsies, shouldn't say that. That's libel or fucking slander. He hasn't done anything to say that he's a Nazi. He's not a Nazi. Everybody knows he's definitely, absolutely not a white power Nazi. These guys are hard. All right. This is my chance to practice against one on an even playing field. You can't dash out of the midair, which is really, you have to have both feet planted on the ground, which is really punishing when you're in midair and you want to get out of the situation. I'm just gonna heal up a bunch. It's gonna take a bit. I'm scared. The tail swipe is the only attack from him that you can parry. The good thing is the other attack goes over your head, right? So like, maybe I don't have to worry as much as I've been worrying. But I can't parry that thing. I'm not good at it. I tried my best to parry that, and I'm just not good. I can't do it. Oh. I want to parry that guy. Where am I? I'm way back here. I can't get over there, can I? Can I? Why wouldn't I have done it? Oh, because I can't. Okay. Like, I can't even parry these guys still. Like, I don't understand it. Are you supposed to press it the moment it flashes or the moment that it shrinks? Oh, it seems as soon as it appears you can do it. Okay, so you don't have to wait. As soon as you see the flash, just parry. And then the shrinking is the closing of its parry window. I think that's what's going on. Let me test that again. I think that was too early. Yeah, I think that's what's going on. All right. I've been treating it like the appearance of the circle is like the wind up, and thinking that as it shrinks and disappears is the time to actually press parry. Yeah, that's what happens, Orphan Annie. Have it set up so that when I talk, the game audio lowers a little bit. Just makes things sound a bit better. Darn it. I don't want to fight that guy. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna do some practice parrying here, which is zoomed in. It's too hard to do it against that many guys, though. Yeah. As soon as it appears, that's what we gotta do. I thought I did it there. I thought I could have sworn I did it right. Was I not in the right spot? I think that was too late. I did it, but then it canceled it? Oh, because he requires 2 parries. Okay. Let me heal a little bit. I did it again. Yes, I did it. All right. Cool. I kind of got it down. The animation is there, like, before the flash appears, just as a courtesy so that you can try to time it up right. But, like... I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I did it. I did it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for your support. Jenkins. I can dance for you. I don't mind dancing. Things never changed. Yeah, I've still got my old tricks up my sleeve. I'm just old. Oh, I know how to parry you now, you motherfucker. Takes a lot of patience though, because he doesn't. Oh, he died. Now I'm not too good at it. Of course. Here we go, and then one more time. Oh, wow. I love the death animation. Oh, motherfucker. I hope I don't have to do the big fight again. Jesus. Game's a bit punishing. I'm not going to have to do that big fight again, I don't think. So every enemy in the game seems to be kind of optional unless you're in a locked room like this. But I don't think this is. Yeah, I'm fine. I don't have to do this locked room again. They will occasionally force you to do a battle. But otherwise you can just skip them. It's good practice, you know. Or if you need to do something special, you might want to defeat guys. Give you some breathing room. What's this? Today, the gods of the cosmos have heard our prayers. This period of hunger and isolation is finally over. A great being has fallen from space and sacrificed himself to save us. His flesh is thick and nourishing. I'm sure it will allow us to survive longer. We'll no longer need the crystal pits. We'll no longer depend on poor wages. We now belong to the whale. We belong to the cosmos. Unknown source, year 213, week 1. I think that's, you know, maybe that's the guy met the fate of the guy we saw earlier who said he was eating the big guy. Whoop. Don't want to fight. I'm gonna fall down here. All right, so another one of these and I still can't hit it. God damn. That's locked as well. You gotta remember, it's not enough to walk past those things. You have to go back and activate them to save. Who's this guy?
Holy gods, who's sneaking up on me at this hour? Wait a minute, are you the courier?
Yo, are you blind? Wrong direction, dude. I'm over here. And newsflash, there's no food on your table. Please forgive her, sir. I assure you we mean you no harm.
What? There's two of you. Of course I'm blind. Can't you see this? Without my LED visor. Last one got crushed. Yeah, here with my replacement.
You're confused, old man. I'm not the delivery guy. See a flashpoint.
So who are you? What do you want?
We're just passing through. Name's Cherry. And I'm Regina, sir.
Pleasure. I've got kidney stone the size of a walnut that's just passing through, too. Ha.
Okay, first TMI, second gross. I think your brains are scrambled, old man. We're out of here.
Hey, wait a sec before you scram. Let me give you this little bit of gift here.
Elevator key card.
There's an elevator on the other side of that door. Give it a shot. You'll be able to come visit me way down here more often this way. As short as this conversation was, feels good to chat again. Don't forget my LED visor next time.
You have a name?
Well, this is a bit awkward. I don't need to be rude, but I'm not used to speaking with strangers. And you too, strange indeed. My name's Poppengard Stevens. Just call me Papa. I'm what's known as a fuel starter. What the hell is a fuel starter? Fuel starters dig and refine the electro-titanium around here. And that's how they used to build Denzels, actually. This is a bit more than... That's fun. I wish that more of it was, if I had to be greedy, more of it was voice act. At the very beginning of the game gave me voice acting. So he's living down here because he's blind. He needs his LED visor to get out. You know how to get to Golden Tower? That's where we're going ultimately. I'd like to get to a big boss battle today. I'm hoping for a big boss. That's on my to-do list for today's show. Because I'm not even sure I've seen bosses on their Twitter feed. I've seen lots of like little guys getting finished and stuff, and that was cool and all. Old man's keycard worked. Now I have a shortcut backward. That's nice, I guess. So, did I miss anything at the top? What did I accomplish then? I got an elevator. What can I do with it? Can I go up here? Okay, this is what I accomplished. I have access to this area. Oh, okay. This is the real elevator. Hi, quiet. I don't know. I've wasted a lot of time. I don't know if I'm winning. How do you win? Oh, come on. So I can't even... So that wasn't progress, because... God damn it. Oy. So I have an elevator key card, but the elevator takes me to a dead end, so... Metroidvania-ing. I guess I need to go find his visor to progress. Through here is the old man, right? Maybe not. No, there he is. I don't know how to get up there. That's like a jump I can't seem to do either, which I'll probably be able to do later, so... Yeah, I guess I gotta go out the other direction now that I think I was given a key card for. It was the other side of the diner. Go see what I can find on that side. Maybe I'll find his LED visor. Huh. Can I afford anything yet? No. Alright. Exploring this direction. I don't know if this was... Did I... Okay. Did I come from down here? This was the tutorial area, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right, so on to the second wing. I'm tired because... Oh my god, Echo. She's just... She wakes up early. I've been investigating this location on the net. It appears the Denzel factory abandoned during the info net due to an unspecified incident. Maybe we can find something useful in here. I want to parry these.
Fuck. Not good. Parrying so hard. There we go. What's this do? Oh, it calls the elevator probably. Yeah, I wish that there was the voice. I mean, again, I'm being greedy. It's an indie game. Voice acting is expensive. But if I had to be greedy, and I am, I'd want them to keep voice acting because it was well done, the voice acting. So I want to hear more of it, right? The problem with voice acting for games these days is that every game wants to take full advantage, rightfully so, of the full world market. Like Steam is available in China and elsewhere, all over the world, Russia, Japan. When you want to translate a game, voice acting just ups the cost so much if you want to make it available in every region. You don't have to, though. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're trying to please too many people. Like lots of people would be happy to play a game voice acted in English and dubbed in whatever language they're playing in. I mean, subbed in any language they're playing in. Like, just how, like, I'm okay with. Sometimes I prefer Japanese voices with subs. It sounds more melodramatic, and melodrama can be fun, you know. Japanese is a naturally melodramatic language. I love it. You think anime is melodramatic? Wait till you hear Japanese kids playing. When Japanese kids are at play, God, the stuff they say is hilarious. Everything is Dio. Which makes sense. Why wouldn't you put an exclamation mark at the end of every sentence as a kid? Yeah, I was just enjoying that walk. You saw that? I was just kind of like... There's so much... I'll do it later when we're more zoomed in. This looks like kind of how you're meant to play, maybe. You gather guys up by knocking them into each other like that. Nobel President. With deep regret, I'm obliged to inform you of the few disparate situation in the production of new Denzels. Something they were having stolen resources and they had to shut down the factory. Good night. What? Shit. Can I go down over there then? Because I just came from here, so this doesn't make sense for me to back. Okay, I can go down. Cool. Teleportation station? No, I got an upgrade. You've always wanted to spit fire from your skull. Well, now you can. RB to shoot a void bullet capable of hitting distant enemies. Can I use this to... It's pink. It makes me think that I can use it to knock those orbs around that I was having trouble interacting with. See ya, Aeon. Veil 4. think that's all I could do up there, right? I think I didn't hit like a dead end or anything. Yeah, that's all I could do. So I can continue. A little bit of backtracking now. That takes energy. That takes my void energy. Shoot. Oh, nice. I think I only have a choice to backtrack now again. Yeah, I know that there's those out there who love the genre. I just, even on a good day, and even with a great game, like, I love the animations in this game. I love, like, a lot about it, but I like more linear experiences these days. I just can't be arsed, as the Irish say, or whatever, whoever the fuck says that. Can't be arsed to play a Metroidvania in a consciously aware and present way. I just like to shut off my brain. I just want to shut off the fresh brain. Can't get up there. So let's see if my premonitions are true. I have to get back to farming game. Let's see if my premonitions are true about what I just, that new upgrade I just got on that side. I guess I could maybe teleport. I don't know. Farming sims are just a little bit dry for me. All right, I'm gonna make my way up to one of those orbs and see if I can now interact with the orb. That's my premonition. It's like, because I'm shooting pink out now, and every time I went to hit one of those orbs, it had like a pink shield around it. It makes me think that pink is the key to knocking those orbs around, and that the orbs themselves are potentially the key to unlocking some of the doors I saw next to the orbs. Well, I can't get up to that one, so I don't know if that's even... Yeah, that one's not reachable. Well, maybe I could shoot it from a distance. Let's see. Because it is a projectile, right? God damn. Get some of my health back. You only get a 10 health rebate for taking, like, how many did I take to the face? Alright, let me see if I can shoot that thing from over here. I like... Oh, I don't have enough power to do it now. I don't think it was gonna work anyway. I'm gonna go down to the other one. Well, there's one definitely over to the left that I can interact with, I think, because it's on the ground. So I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, down here. There it is. All right. First I need to beat up some guys so that I have enough juice to activate this new ability. Where are the enemies? Please give me an enemy to fight. Please. So I can juice up. Oh, come on, man. Jesus. Now I can't find an enemy to save my life. Oh my god. Oh, no. Yeah, not enough juice. God damn it. And I've already fallen down here. Oh my fucking god. And I don't even know this will work or not. This is why I don't like Metroidvanias. Now I have to go find an enemy. Can I get juice from doing that? No. Find an enemy, juice up, then backtrack again just to see if the thing that might not even work will work. It's probably not even gonna work. Where the fuck are the enemies? Oh my god! Where Where the fuck did they go? Oh my god, I have to go so far back. I gotta stop using the juice to get juice. Okay, I have juice now. Now I'll go back to that thing. I hope it works the way I think it should. The way I hope it should. Okay, so let's see if this new weapon does something to this. No, it doesn't. Ah, man. So I don't even know where I progress at this point, guys. Metroidvanias. And I'm pretty early on, and I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I'm already stuck. I'm supposed to be... There's an exclamation point in the Denzel factory that I didn't realize activated when I got over there. What is the objective? Did it update at some point? It just says explore the Denzel factory, I think is the... And so I'm not in the Denzel factory. That's over on the left, but I thought I fully explored it, so... Maybe there's something more to do still. Maybe I should make sure I keep an eye on my objectives. How's everybody in there tonight? Oh yeah, I know you're good, quiet. That Sue's good. That's nice. Shadow viewer from... Oh, sorry, I missed your message there, J Analytics. Shadow viewer from 2014 days. I was 11 when I used to watch you fresh. 21 now. It feels surreal watching your life unfold while growing up myself. Dude, life is surreal. Life is just... I've been good, Shanala Cerberus. I have a baby. And my life has changed completely. Like, it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I try not to say that constantly, you know, on Twitter and here and elsewhere, because, like, I'm sure people get sick of hearing parents say that. But she's just the cutest fucking thing ever. Oh, fucker. God, I'll never be good at parroting. I'll never be good. I have to accept that. I just can't. Did we do anything for Mother's Day? You know, it was a nice Sunday. We had a lazy Sunday. Beck got some extra chocolate treats. She made herself an omelet that she makes anyway. You know, it'll be much more special when Echo can actually do things. remember when as a kid I asked my dad over to buy Turbo Club membership, but he'd never let me because he thought y'all were horrible influences, but I couldn't be more entertained. Oh my god. Well, we probably shouldn't have been being viewed by 11-year-olds, if we're being honest. Digging a big quarry. Ashley's digging a quarry on Minecraft. You had pork chops for Mother's Day, huh? Yeah, like, I mean, Becky and I aren't the type to be like, Echo got you something for Mother's Day, and like pretend that she fucking did anything. We called our mom. That's what Becky and I did. Yeah, I mean, it's hard for us to get our brains around the fact that we were a part of people's lives, people who we never met before, know us intimately, kind of, and that's surreal. It's not something I've ever really been able to get my head completely around, because how can I know it if I've not been on the other side of it, right? It's like... So... God damn. What do they want from me? They said explore... Oh, I've never been here. How did I just not... Okay. Metroidvania. I want a Metroidvania where everywhere I go, I paint the walls so that I know if I've been here or not. Or like corpses stay on the ground. How do I get across this? Just dash? Oh, motherfucker. Well, dash wasn't the clue. Or the answer. Oh, that's really powerful, that thing that I got recently. I take that. Any games I have planned to play? Well, I'm always perusing my indie, my emails, especially since I took such a long break. I've been like digging through them. The unfortunate thing, like to see what keys there are and just see what, like, you know, I have a bunch of games I follow on Twitter that I'm waiting to release. I know them well because I keep seeing them on my Twitter feed and I can't wait to play them, but otherwise I depend on PR emails from the industry to show up in my inbox and give me keys. I don't have any in particular planned. Like, I want to play Darkest Dungeon. I do want to play a few of the indie darlings that I've missed out on recently. Like, or not so recently came out, like Minute. You know that game called Minute? And Baba Is You, I think it's called. I'd like to try out. And there was another one. Everybody was loving Obra Dinn or something like that. I'd like to catch up with some of the indie darlings that I've missed out on. The ones that just like were so well received that they've become household names, and I was like missed out on the party. I want to go back and see what the first show you ever tuned in was. You guys want to see Deadly Premonition? That's the first one that comes to mind. Storyteller, yeah. Don't be afraid to keep reminding me of that, Wyatt. I should really try out Storyteller. I wonder if the demo key that they gave me, or I just did the demo, right? I never got a key. Yeah, I'd like to check out Storyteller. Indies, obviously. You guys know I'm really into indies these days, especially with my hate on for big business and corporations. They're such fucking assholes, man. But anyway, there was another game I had. I want to play. David Ball was suggesting I should check out AI, the Somnium Files. It's like a Phoenix Wright type experience, maybe. But other plans for the show, I want to bring back show and trailer eventually in a new format with the boys again. Maybe with face cams and you know, voice calls. What do I do with that up there? What's that all about? Who knows? And I was thinking when show and trailer returns, if it's like us and the guys just sitting kind of talking with face cams and watching trailers randomly, it'd be pretty casual and also probably not live. Because of all the issues I constantly had with show and trailers getting flagged and stuff. So what I picture is, plus not doing it live would allow us to do it more at the leisure of the guys and go with their schedule and everything and shoot with, and if technical difficulties happen and we need to delay the show a bit, it's a lot less stressful, blah, blah, blah. But the main reason is the flagging, the constant like YouTube stream being interrupted and being taken down and then all that stuff. I would rather pre-record and then maybe I was thinking put up the archive right away for turbos so you can watch as soon as it's available, and then slowly for non-turbos over the course of a month or whatever release video by video of like the top trailers that we watched. Or if some of those segments get flagged by YouTube, then I guess their trailer never gets to see the fucking light of day on YouTube, or maybe I edit around it so that it won't get flagged or something. That'll allow me to actually make some fucking money off of those shows. Yeah, you guys know. You guys seen the show and trailers. They were getting super freaking stressful for me. Like, and then there was that one episode where some guy flagged the channel and we got taken down because somebody just like was able to flag the channel as, I forget what they flagged it as, but like we got temporarily suspended because of just one person or a few people took it upon themselves to like flag us during a live show. There's just so much stress with that shit. The mods are amazing for putting the playlists together. It allows me to be, when the show and trailers became just me and Becky, obviously we wanted it to be more than just Becky be surprised by trailers. So like, yeah, mods being able to put together those awesome playlists made it so that I would be actually genuinely reacting to what I see because I didn't know what they'd put together for us. Can't wait. I'm a super long YouTube watcher. I remember watching you guys when I'm 19 and now I'm 31. Time freaking flies, but I'm happy to still get to watch you guys. I'm glad all these young people have gotten old and are still watching us. That's nice. So many people are surprised when they come back and see we're still doing stuff. Even if it might not look the exact same as it used to be, we're still here. I think a lot of channels have, from what I've heard, eventually disappeared completely. I would have loved the show to keep on going the way it was, exactly the way it was going, like, you know, with the whole couch setup and 3 guys sitting behind me drinking beers for the rest of their life, but that wasn't gonna happen forever. I've said this many times, just in case anybody needs to hear it said again. The move to Japan did not stop the show the way it was. It was going to stop. The boys all moved to different locations. They're still in the Vancouverish area, but they got further and further out. We weren't going to be able to get together like we were doing anymore. Japan was just, you know, the next step for us. Becky and I, it didn't have much to do with where the show was actually going. Oh dear, we're trapped, Cherry. We really should find a way out of this room. I'm sensing immediate danger. Okay, good. We get to do like maybe a little brawl here. This will be fun. But like, we took it for granted, you know, the show that we had, and I'm glad we did. We loved it, and but it was inevitable that eventually we couldn't do it exactly the way we did it forever. The boys had babies. gonna parry him. Still can't do the parries right. Ben had Babby. Deacon had Babby. Kyle had a Babby long time ago. I don't think any of us really appreciated the stuff that Kyle was doing for us in the day. Because we were all so young, right? Like, you know, I mean, not that young, but babies were so far out of like the rest of the people besides Kyle, like we were so far away from having babies in our minds but none of us, I think, really appreciated the sacrifices Kyle was making time-wise to come to the show. Kyle was a hero. Now we all understand the sacrifices Kyle was making. The guy is insane when it comes to, like, if anybody was going to be able to do it, have a baby and still do the show while working a job and show up on time and still do the show with us, it was going to be Kyle, because the guy is a friggin' machine. He never runs out of energy. I need to tell him that sometime when we get on a chat again. We talk to the guys maybe like a couple times a year. Like just now having a baby, how much I appreciate the time he gave us on the show to be on showing trailers and Foreplay Fridays and stuff. I didn't force him to be there. I just asked him to, and he always said yes. I just now realize more than ever what I was asking and how amazing he was for continuing to show up. Because he liked doing it. He liked being on the show. I think all the boys, to some degree, miss doing the show. I think they've been adequately distracted by having kids that they don't lose sleep over not being on the show anymore. If they had just suddenly stopped doing the show and their life hadn't also taken 90-degree turns with having babies, they might miss the show even more. But they are very occupied in their lives. Just wait until we release one day Video Games Awesome Geriatric Edition when we're in our Golden Girls years. All the kids are off at college and we can get back together again, do the show like the old days. Maybe that'll happen. Who knows? I think I have enough to finally buy an upgrade. I'm a little bit... I was really hoping to make my way to a boss today, but I think I'm going to have to wrap up in a little while. Not too long. I appreciate this game for what it is, and I did get a bit of a dose of what I was hoping. Amazing animations, really cool kills and stuff, but it is paced like a Metroidvania, which is typically doles out the new content spoon-fed, right? Let's see what I can buy. Add 25 HP, slightly increases the damage attacks, inflicts with... Let's increase damage, ideal. I like that more than usually health. Yeah. Kyle, when he was renovating a house, found a Portal Easter egg somebody had written in the foundation cement of the house. The 3 reactions were some of your favorite. They were great. We did the show at the right time, man. The era that we did the show in was video game hype time. And I don't say this to be a cynical curmudgeon, although I am. The hype is dead. Video game hype is over. Awesome video games are still constantly being made. There are lots of things to get hyped over. It's just the presentation of that hype and the stage presentation style of video games and the big trailer drops that blow people's minds. The day of Elder Scrolls Skyrim appearing and everybody blowing their minds. These days are over. They've passed. I think everybody is a little bit jaded by today's standard of graphics, and nothing really impresses anymore graphically, right? Because we hit kind of a plateau, an amazing plateau. Everything looks amazing, right? But like, we won't get those like first look at Watch Dogs where the company is, they were lying to us, but where we can still believe because we hadn't been lied to enough yet that we could see the demo for Watch Dogs and be like, oh my god, it's gonna look that good. It wasn't gonna look that good. It was never gonna look that good. They lied to us. But like, that was the hype. And now, how can you blame somebody in our position, or anybody who's over the age of 30's position, for not getting unbridled hype from everything they see from a company? You know, we've been through it. We've seen it. We've done, you know, I want to be surprised, but there's nothing really surprising anymore. When do you think we'll see Becky on the show again? We'll see her eventually. It's just, you know, I do keep saying this. It's just a lot of life transitions constantly. I do want to get her back, but she's 1 year into her job. We'll see how life goes. She wants to come back, you know, eventually. Yeah, that's the thing. Nobody wants to share the spotlight. Everyone wants to have their own controlled special event. Just like I knew Nintendo Directs were going to be a death knell for video game hype as we knew it. Like, I knew that it was just going to kill it. And it was like the canary in the coal mine. Nintendo Directs were the beginning of the end. They were funny at the beginning, you know, like the friggin' Iwata holding bananas. Sure, that was hilarious. We could all have a good laugh. But, like, it was the end of hype. Slowly but surely. Okay, I'm gonna concentrate here. I wanna do a special move on those dudes who shoot at me. I haven't finished them off before with my special. Ow, ow, ow. Here we go. Oh, that's cool. She kind of like braced his body and then broke his leg, it looked like. I'm gonna use one of these special attacks. There, that got rid of him. I'll do it again on this guy now. Here we go. Yeah, she like broke him in half kind of by bracing his back on her knee or something. Crowd management is huge in this. Good. All right, guys, I might be done for the day because my eyes are getting bleary. It's fun. You know that you're the customer for it, like the target audience. If you like Metroidvanias, it seems like a true blue Metroidvania. Not always my cup of tea. Almost never my cup of tea when it really comes down to it. I love the animations. The beat 'em up is really pretty solid. But you know, it's I've never liked this form of level exploration, backtracking, things like that. Even when it's designed well, I still get kind of, you know, I'm for this one, I'm going to say I'm going to keep on just being entertained by GIFs that get released of moments in this game with the incredible animation. Pretty good voice acting. Really good. I just wish it was throughout the game. Worth checking out, I'd say, if you're into Metroidvanias. The last hype I had was came on stage for Cyberpunk and the whole breathtaking game. Yeah, that was probably the last real conference where, and you know, many E3s before that were getting mediocre. There weren't a lot of gaming moments to go on. That was a special jewel in the final days. Just like after you watch Simpsons after season 9, you can still see the odd good moment, you know. But it's going downhill, you know. That's what the dying days of E3 was kind of like. You'd get those odd jewels, but the last couple of years of E3 were like, for the most part, pretty malaise. thank God for things like Devolver Digital and the amazing Nina Struthers, stuff like that added some spice. Yeah, she did look like she was reassembled as she came out of the pod after she died. It was really cool. The animations are just incredible. It's just mind-blowingly, painstakingly hand-animated stuff. It's really good. Mr. Caffeine. Yeah, man, those were the days. Just such silliness. Friggin', you know, like... For some reason... Cirque du Soleil opening up for Microsoft, and then like a Bugatti comes out on stage made of Lego or some shit. Like, what the hell is happening in those days? It was so good. It was so silly. But then, like, yeah. So people who missed out, especially streamers who missed out on those days, they're trying to make up for their FOMO, I think, with their over-the-top reactions to today's releases. It's easy to say from a jaded perspective and imagine that everybody is looking through jaded glasses, but I think to some extent, you know, they know that nothing's hitting the same heights, but they're trying so hard to grasp the tattered vestiges of that era and keep it going. This era is still amazing. We got so many amazing video games, and it's probably the greatest era we could have hoped for indies. Indies, just like in that same era that I'm talking about, the golden age of hype, indies were like few and far between. Great ones were coming out, but it was like every month, like you'd get like maybe 2 to 3 solid indies were released, and you could keep an eye and you could keep up with them. You could actually keep up with indies, keep your finger on the pulse and see the next new indie that was worth checking out. Now there's so many, nobody can even like hope to know about them all, let alone have played all of them. And we're spoiled. We have an embarrassment of riches these days. That's amazing. I love it. Like, video games are awesome, and they continue to be, and it's just a different time now though. Like, hype is dead, but video games are very much alive, especially if you look beyond the AAAs. The AAAs in general, you've heard me say this many times, they're dying. Like, they're becoming so same. It's all they've all become Assassin's Creed essentially. You know what I mean? Like tower climbing and currency, 10 different currency collecting, you know, exchange rates and points here and skill trees there, and very samey across the board. Every Ubisoft game obviously is like that. It's like, yeah. And even now Nintendo's gone that route. I know you guys love Breath of the Wild, but it's like, just give me simple games. That's the crazy thing I remember Sony was when they had those people just hanging out upside down for days. Gone? Oh, I don't remember. I remember. Yeah, sure, there's still things that some people get legitimately excited for. I mean, you know, I say hype is dead, but just like with my analogy of every so often, even new Simpsons has a gem every so often. Like, we watched a Nintendo Direct like 2 years ago, probably 3 years now. Anyways, the Nintendo Direct, where suddenly out of left fucking field, Deadly Premonition 2 is announced. And it's like, that was genuine frickin' hype reaction from me. Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Didn't expect it. Like, sometimes stuff like that drops out and really gets you. It's just, you know, we're not even in the age of any more. We no longer even wonder whether the next trailer will be Half-Life 2, because come on, Half-Life 3. Half-Life 3 came out. It's called Alex. Like, it's here. We got our answer. No Half-Life 3 is coming. Like, you know, I want to get hyped about things like my favorite types of games, like, you know, the next Civ or something. I'd be excited to see a trailer drop for it, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be like, "Wah! Wah!" You're telling me that they were working on another Civ? I can't believe they made another Civ. Like, come on. Oh, Krya, hey, I almost missed you there. Yeah, it's just, I just fucking love indies. They're fresh, interesting. It's where video games are now. It's what we all, like, it's no coincidence that some of the best games, the best-selling games, and the most, like, what I want to say, like, conversation-changing games, the ones that, like, take over the video game space conversation-wise, besides, if you cut out controversy among AAAs, there are very few AAAs that come out where they dominate the conversation anymore. Maybe I'm in an echo chamber because, like I said, I follow only indie devs these days and like keep my ear to the ground on them. But I feel like when games like Balatro come out, that ends up like, and what's this game that just came out that I can't stop hearing about is that Animal Pit or something. I keep seeing that tweeted about, and it's like, I feel like indies are what make everybody double take now. Like, what's that game that, like, Vampire Survivors, like, you know, Among Us, Animal Well, Balatro, Inscription. These indies change everybody's thoughts about, like, are actually bringing something new to the table and changing what we think about video games, like especially in new genres are getting invented thanks to Vampire Survivors, stuff like, and which I really should play, or at least play one of the games that came out inspired by it. I get emails all the time for new indies that are coming out that are, I think they call them bullet heavens now, that came from the Vampire Survivors legacy. That's amazing. The guy invented a new genre basically. Like, we thought all the genres had been invented. I mean, if you want to split hairs, it's basically just bullet hell. But, like, he made tweaks to it. He modified it into its own subgenre that is very much its own thing that we will all point to. Like, what? Animal Well is the first game published by Donkey's Company. What? I don't know who Donkey is. Poor Hi-Fi Rush dubs. Xbox saying they need more games like that right and then immediately dump the studio after it wins a fucking BAFTA and stuff. Like, oh yeah, like, how was the lighting on me today? Good. I think I like it like that. Nice, like, sort of dim. It's easier on my eyes. Makes it look a little bit more intimate and like cool. He's a vlogger gamer. Okay. So a vlogger made a game? He, like, learned how to make a game and he made a game? Cool. Did he, like, did he do devlogs and stuff? It's always cool seeing somebody do devlogs as they learn. Oh, he just published it. Okay. Kind of like how Brentalfloss made, Use Your Words. He, like, had a lot of creative input, but it's not like Brentalfloss isn't out there like hacking the Gibson and coding. At least I don't think so. He was a guy who made a lot of silly video game reviews. Cool. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. I gotta do some errands and then get ready to go get my daughter. I have a daughter. I have a baby. All right, guys, this was Cookie Cutter, worth checking out if you like roguelikes and handcrafted animations and violence, a lot of it. I wish I got to see more today. We'll see you next time on Video Games Awesome Live. Bye bye, everybody. Oh, As soon as I click away from the game, an ungracious end of